Welcome back. You're still watching SA Today. Time to take a look at some sports now. Bafana Bafana coach Stuart Baxter has revealed that a reserve national team will represent the nation at the upcoming Cosafa Cup in Durban later this month. Many expected Baxter to select a full-strength squad for the Cosafa Cup tournament and use it as preparation for the Africa Cup of Nations in Egypt that starts next month. The Englishman, though, says that he needs a fully rested team at the AFCON tournament after a long and taxing season.
The Cosafa region will have most representatives in many years at this year's Africa Cup of Nations in Egypt. South Africa, Zimbabwe, Namibia, Angola, as well as Madagascar will be the 5 nations from the southern region at next month's AFCON. Most nations would jump at an opportunity to play in a competitive environment ahead of Africa's premier football tournament. The Cosafa Cup in Durban comes just a month before the start of the AFCON tournament. This year's Cosafa Cup starts on the 25th of May until the 8th of June.
The players are coming off a very long season, and they're coming off their seasons staggered. We want to remain competitive and be as well prepared as possible. So we could throw in a very strong team in Cosafa and win that, but then those same players have got to stay at tournament mode for about another 6 weeks. And again, by the time they get to AFCON, which is more important, they may be burnt out.
Baxter will have a new-look squad of 23 players for the Cosafa Cup, but those who impress in Durban could make the final squad for the AFCON tournament.
The players that actually play in Cosafa know that there are some places up for grabs. We haven't got the squad separated already. Some of the players that play in Cosafa have the possibility of making the AFCON squad.
Bafana Bafana will have a training camp in Dubai ahead of the AFCON.
While we're in Dubai, we will play Ghana, which will be a Western African opponent. And the heat acclimatisation, we've had a weather study done by Josh Smith, and we're going to go there. We've chosen Dubai because it's slightly warmer than Egypt.
The final 23-man squad for the AFCON will be announced just after the staging of the Cosafa Cup. Baxter will travel to Europe this week to have a closer look at some of the overseas-based players. Sfiso Ramara, SABC News, Johannesburg.